African Cup of Nations round of 16 starts tomorrow. Starting off with Nigeria versus Cameroon, I just thought I'd hop on here and talk to you guys about the round of 16, give you my predictions for each match, my expectations, and yeah, hopefully this is a quick video. I just want to get my predictions out there before the games start because you can't really post a predictions video after the game start because then your credibility gets questioned, okay? And no one's gonna question my credibility. So, Afcon has been super exciting so far. I'm falling in love with this tournament after keeping up with it intensely this year. So many surprises, so much drama. And yeah, I just hope the knockouts I just hope Afcon has not peaked in the group stages. I hope it continues to peak and there's more and more drama in the knockout stages. And if some of my predictions in the round of 16 go the way they do, we're going to get that extra peak drama and it's going to make things exciting. It's going to be fun. This is football. We're here to be entertained. We're here to have fun. We're here to love each other. We're all equal. And nothing screams equal, nothing screams fun, nothing screams drama more than football, continental tournaments, World Cup. We're here. We love it. And I'd bet my life that I love it more than you. Okay? I bet my life, my heart and soul. But anyway, let's just get into it real quick. Let's start. Here's my nice, beautiful. Oh, look at this beautiful orange. This beautiful Google Slides craftsmanship. Behold. Let's start. Let's start in the top left corner of our screen with Nigeria versus Cameroon. Nigeria, I told you guys. Okay, remember, Nigeria. I predicted them to get first in the group. They got second. Equatorial Guinea surprises everyone. And Cameroon on the last game of the groups squeezes by with a dramatic 3-2 victory. And yeah, now we have historically from the history of the African Federation, this is a heavyweight big boy PhD dissertation matchup. This is a PhD matchup. This isn't a kindergarten matchup. This is a PhD level dissertation master's thesis matchup. But if we're going off recent African history, this is a brick matchup. These two teams suck. Cameroon and Nigeria have been kind of clowned on. They've been two of the more clowned on big nations from Africa in recent years. But I think this is going to be an exciting game. I think this is going to be an exciting game, and it all depends on a couple things. Can Cameroon keep a clean sheet? And if they can't, can Osimhen stop being a brick, act like the good striker he is, and put away his chances? Because Nigeria could have gone first in the group if that bum Osimhen could have just finished all the chances he got, but he hasn't been. So will Osimhen show up and break the chances that he's been getting, like in the round of 16, just like he was in the group stage? I don't think he will. I think Osimhen will show up. He's one of the best strikers in the world for a reason. He led Napoli. To their first Scudetto in 30 years. You gotta respect Osimhen. I think Nigeria is coming into the round of 16 on a better form. Their group stage performance overall was better than Cameroon's, and I think Nigeria will build on that. And I'm gonna hop on that Nigeria hype train. It may, from my Afcon videos, it may seem I'm biased towards Nigeria. I just have this feeling about Nigeria this year that they could do a little something, make a little semifinal. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Nigeria win over Cameroon. Mark my words, 2-1, and the game is tomorrow. So I'm going to know in less than 24 hours if I'm an idiot or not, if I'm an idiot or a genius. Next game, Angola versus Namibia. This is a tough one because you have to respect Namibia for getting out of the groups. However, Angola, in my group stage predictions, now I'm not going to sit here and say I predict them to get first. I already talked about that in my group stage predictions reaction video, right? But this team just does not lose. They are resistant to losing, and I don't think a team like Namibia is going to be strong enough to give these guys their first L of the tournament. Angola is strong defensively. They are a good unit, and they're scoring goals like I didn't think that. They're scoring goals this tournament, and I didn't think they would. And I think they're going to continue this momentum. And I think if we're being for real right now, based on form in this tournament, Angola can make a semi. Angola can make a final if everything goes right for them. You gotta respect. I think Angola is just too strong here. I think they're gonna win 1-0. although they've been scoring goals, I think they'll squeeze past, and I think they'll win 1-0. If you heard me fart right now, please ignore that. Please ignore that. I don't think you did. Maybe I shouldn't even said anything. But yeah, now you know I just farted. Yeah. Next up, Cape Verde versus Mauritania. Mauritania, respect to you guys, but let's be real. It was a historic win. It was a deserved win, right? But they are not good enough to beat Cape Verde. Cape Verde, like I said, go do my predictions video. I literally told you guys, don't sleep on Cape Verde. I finished it. I predicted them to get second in the group with Nigeria and Ivory Coast, and in the end, they got first. No, I'm sorry, not Nigeria. They were in Egypt's group. I'm so sorry. I literally just had a brain fart. I predicted them to get second in the group with Egypt, and they got first. And they outplayed everyone in the group. 2 wins, a draw. Mauritania, respect to you guys, but I'm hopping on. If there's a hype train I'm on, I'm on the Cape Verde hype train, and I think they're gonna smash Mauritania here. I'm gonna go 3-0. 3-0, a nice 3-0 disrespectful win against Cape Verde. Respect to Mauritania. Go back home as heroes to making it to the round of 16. Yeah, be proud of yourselves. Be proud of yourselves. Cape Verde, 3-0 win. Belief, hype. I'm in for it. Morocco versus South Africa. South Africa is another team I disrespected going into the tournament. I thought they weren't strong enough, to be honest, because I don't know anything about the team, the players, where they play, their play style. I didn't know anything before this tournament. Now I know, but unfortunately for them, they're playing they're playing the joint favorites with Senegal next in Morocco. And I just think Morocco, I cannot conceive of a scenario where Morocco, after making a World Cup semifinal, goes out in the round of 16 of the African Cup of Nations in the round of 16. I just can't conceive it. I just can't conceive it. I think most people would also agree Morocco is the stronger team with more talent. And I think Hakimi and those guys will do enough. And I think, although I do think South Africa will give them a good game and maybe they'll make them sweat a little bit for this win, I do think Morocco will end up winning this game. I'm going to say, I'm going to give them a nice 2-0 win against South Africa. But I think South Africa will give them a game. It won't be a 2-0 domination. Going to the top right side of the screen, we have Mali versus Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, I predicted them to get second in the group with Egypt and Angola. Wait, what was that their group? I'm already brain farting. Hold on, guys. I don't want to be wrong here. Let me just double check real quick. No, Ghana wasn't. Oh, sorry, they were in Algeria's group. Oh, those fucking bums, Algeria. Okay, I'm not even gonna get started on Algeria, but they did get second. Angola got first in the group. They weren't that impressive, and Mali finished first in the group with a win and 2 draws. I just think Mali has more talent. Let's be real. I know they beat South Africa, who ended up being much more impressive in their later games in the group, but they did tie Tunisia, those bums who ended up getting grouped and got fourth in the group. So I don't know. They have Basuma and guys like that, but I don't think, I think, oh, by the way, I think they're going to win. I think they'll win like maybe 1-0 against Burkina Faso, but I think we shouldn't expect a crazy run from Mali in this tournament. I think maybe quarterfinals might be the max for them, to be honest. Next game, Senegal versus Cote d'Ivoire, and this is where I'm letting my balls hang a little. This is where I'm gonna be bold. This is where I think Afcon might peak again. Okay, this is the game where I think we're gonna be left like this again. Cote d'Ivoire were so trash against Nigeria, so unbearably trash against Equatorial Guinea. They were so bad. They sacked their manager mid-tournament, thinking they were getting knocked out, but they ended up making it to the round of 16 as one of the better third-place teams, thanks to Congo for getting that draw on the last day. I don't even think they've hired a manager yet. Senegal, based on performance, has looked like the best team at this Afcon so far and the team that looks most likely to win it and potentially could go back-to-back with guys like Mane, Mendy, all those dudes. Yet, I am believing in the power of Afcon, in the power of drama, in the power of tournament football, that Cote d'Ivoire, with the people behind their backs, making it to the round of 16, barely getting by, I think the power of home nation tax is going to come over and collapse over Senegal. And I think they're going to end this game off as 2-1 winners in dramatic fashion. Senegal getting knocked out of the tournament, shockingly, to make Afcon drama peak again and to make the people go crazy. Call me crazy. Let me know in the comments if I'm an idiot and that I've lost brain cells. I'll proudly say I lost brain cells because I think this is going to happen. Afcon has to peak again somewhere, and I think this is the game that's going to leave people shocked. In football, this is one of the games everyone's thinking, okay, Senegal's just going to smash them and it's going to be an embarrassing tournament for Cote d'Ivoire. But when in football, when everyone thinks one thing's going to happen, a lot of times the other thing happens. And I think this is going to be one of those cases. Cote d'Ivoire 2-1 win against Senegal. Bye-bye Mane. Bye-bye Mendy. Cote d'Ivoire back on top and going into a quarterfinal with huge momentum if they do win the game, like I think they will win the game. Next game, Egypt-Congo. The two teams that got in second on 3 points from 3 draws. Two of the most mid teams of this round of 16. 3 draws. Are you serious? Both of the two teams that got 3 draws in their group get pitted against each other. What is that a coincidence? I don't think so. This is the ultimate battle of mid. Egypt doesn't have Salah, doesn't have their star man. Without him, they haven't looked that impressive. Congo haven't looked impressive, but they still have their star guys like Visa from Brentford in there. I think Egypt, bye-bye. Salah, you're taking a quick plane trip back to Liverpool to go play for Klopp, who just announced that he's leaving Liverpool. I think Congo's going to win this game. And let's be honest, I think I'm going to go with another draw. These guys are going to draw again, and I think it'll go to extra time. And in extra time, I think God, my throat is dry. I think Congo is going to end up winning 2-0 against Egypt in extra time to make it into the quarterfinals. And for their opponent between Equatorial Guinea and Guinea, the Battle of Guinea, I think Equatorial Guinea, like Cape Verde, like Angola, is going to build on their very impressive, strong, surprising group stage performances. I think they're going to end up beating Guinea. Gurasi has been disappointing at this tournament. Guinea has been disappointing at this tournament. Equatorial Guinea has been the opposite of disappointing. They've been impressive. They've been attacking. They don't care. Remember, this Afcon is all about no one fears anybody. Nobody fears anybody. Equatorial Guinea got first in a group with Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire, and you think they're going to be afraid of Guinea, who's underperformed at this Afcon? Absolutely not. I think Equatorial Guinea will continue their success in this tournament with a 2-1 win against Guinea to make it into the quarterfinals, to face Congo, and potentially having a very good chance at beating Congo to get to a semifinal, which would be huge for them. Huge for them. So that was my round of 16 prediction. Actually, let's look at it one more time. This is how I predict the round of 16 to end. Going into the quarterfinals, we'd have Nigeria versus Angola, Cape Verde versus Morocco, Mali versus Cote d'Ivoire, Congo versus Equatorial Guinea. Some fire matchups there, some big shocks there. That's my feeling. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm stupid for that Cote d'Ivoire prediction, but I'm feeling that Afcon is going to peak in, and I'm feeling that's the game it's going to be. That is going to reignite this Afcon drama. And the Cote d'Ivoire fans, if that happens, those guys are going to go crazy. They're going to forget about the embarrassment in the group stage, and they're going to go fully behind the team to go on and try to win this whole thing after such a terrible group stage. I just believe it. I really have a spider sense, inkling feeling that it's going to happen. And in the end, if it doesn't happen, you could look back at this video and call me an idiot after I've literally sat here pouring emotions into this prediction. That's the name of the game right there. That's the name of the game of predicting. Most of the times, you look like an idiot. So that's my predictions. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I cannot wait for the games to start tomorrow. Starting strong with Nigeria, Cameroon. Should be good. Thanks for watching, guys. Toodle pip.